Tonight we start with the highly anticipated opening of the first White Castle anywhere in the western U.S., and it's right here on the Las Vegas Strip.
You can see the packed house, long lines of fans desperate to sink their teeth into those tiny, delicious sliders. As News 3's Venice Toussaint is live at the Casino Royale over in the middle of the Strip. Venice, what is the feeling down there? Are you able to even get any kind of elbow room to move around in there? It seems like a packed house.
Just barely. It is definitely a packed house. It's been 3 hours since White Castle Las Vegas opened its doors, and it has been packed all day. People are craving White Castle, and they're trying to get their hands on one of the famous sliders.
Nice, juicy burgers.
This is what White Castle cravers have been waiting for. Hours before the grand opening of the restaurant chain's only West Coast store, the line is wrapped around the building, and the kitchen is heating up.
This is fantastic. We can't wait to see people come in and get their first taste of White Castle.
Employees scrambling to feed more than 100 customers.
I found out it was coming here, and I said I have to come and get my burgers.
Linda Kitchell and her friend Newman were in line for more than 3 hours. They were the first customers to take a bite out of White Castle Las Vegas sliders.
Straight off the grill, hot off the grill. These are awesome.
Everything comes to Vegas first thing, and so it's going to be really good for Las Vegas.
So this is the line inside of White Castle right now. The line outside is still wrapped around the building. It has been for 3 hours since the store opened its doors. This is one of only 400 stores around the country, the only one here in the West Coast. And guess what? It's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Jim and Jess, back to you.
Music to the ears of everyone in there right now. Venice, I'm dying to know, what's the biggest order you've seen today since you've been inside?
So they sell these boxes with 100 sliders in it. I've seen already about 5 of those boxes. So picture that, 500 burgers just in 5 orders.
That's awesome.
I know that sounds surprising to a lot of people. Yeah. Venice, thank you for the live report, but that gives you a little background. I'm from Chicago.
Right, exactly.
Moved to Seattle when I was a kid, so every time I flew through Chicago or went out to visit relatives, I was duty bound by the Snyder family
to buy
I've
witnessed this exchange.
A couple boxes of 100 sliders and bring them back to Seattle so we could warm them up.
It's almost like you will be disowned if you do not return with sliders.
Yes, exactly.
And look at these pictures taken by yours truly.
This shows you how deep the addiction goes for me. I couldn't make it to the grand opening because I had to be here at 2 o'clock, but I had to drive by. This is about 1:30 today, just to see the crowds and kind of to drool for a second as I slowed down and snapped these pictures out my window. I've counted 4 Metro squad cars out there for crowd control, and as Venice said, the lines were going all the way around and around. And let's be honest, we can argue the merits of this burger from a culinary point of view or a gourmet point of view, but it's one of those things, if it was a taste of your childhood and you've been robbed of it, you have not been able to get it for so long, that's the passion that you're seeing down there right now. How can you put a price on that?
I'm curious, did you roll the windows down to get a waft of the smell?
I was trying. I couldn't quite pick anything up, but I'll be down there soon.
All right. We're moving on.